this field, the wheat crop has matured. This is a shop selling wheat grains, which will be used to make a variety of delicious wheat items. Before mature wheat crops reach the stores as beautiful golden grains of wheat, they have to undergo various operations. Do you know what these operations are? The wheat crops have to be harvested, threshed, and winnowed to reveal clean, golden grains of wheat. Let's take a look at the working of these processes. After a crop is mature, it is harvested. Harvesting is the process of gathering a ripened or mature crop. Cereal crops can be harvested manually, or with the help of a machine called a harvester. Manually, cereal crops are harvested either by uprooting them or by cutting them very close to the ground, using a tool with a semicircular blade called a sickle. While harvesting, farmers take special care to separate out the weeds so that they do not mix with the crop and contaminate it. After collecting the crop from the field, the grains have to be separated from the crop. Do you know how this is done? First, the harvested crop is allowed to dry in the sun. The dried crop is then threshed. Threshing is a process of separating the grains from the stalks. It is done manually by either beating the crop or by stamping over it. Farm animals are also used to stamp over the crops to separate out the grain. These days, machines are also being used to thresh crops. After crops are threshed, they still contain some chaff from the stalks. So the threshed crop is winnowed by slowly dropping it from a height to separate out the chaff. These days, a machine called a combine harvester is used to harvest, thresh, and winnow the crops all at once. Can fruits and vegetables be harvested in the same manner as cereal crops? No. Fruits and vegetables have to be harvested very carefully to avoid damage. When ripe and ready for harvest, they are individually picked, cleaned, and placed in clean harvesting baskets. The rotten or damaged fruits and vegetables are separated out to prevent them from spoiling the rest of the produce. The good produce is then washed and dried before storing. Harvested crops cannot be sold or consumed all at once. They have to be stored for later use. Depending on the type of crop, the method of storage varies. Harvested grains and pulses contain a lot of moisture. Microorganisms such as bacteria and fungi grow rapidly in such moist conditions. So grains and pulses are dried thoroughly in the sun before packing them in gunny bags and storing them in granaries or silos. Even during storage, crops are not safe from attack by pests. So granaries have well-fitted doors and windows to keep insects and rodents away. Granaries are also sprayed with pesticides to destroy existing pests. Some farmers place neem leaves among the grains to prevent pests from destroying them. Do you think fruits and vegetables are stored in a similar way? Fruits and vegetables spoil very fast, especially in warm conditions. So after they are harvested and cleaned, they are stored in cold storage facilities at low temperatures and in high humidity. All fruits and vegetables have a specific storage temperature. So if the storage temperature is too low, they will spoil. To understand how very low temperatures affect the quality of fruits and vegetables, you can try a simple experiment at home. Pick two similar fruits of your choice. Place one in the refrigerator and one in the freezer for one whole day. Take them out the next day and place them in a container. Look at the two fruits after an hour. The one you put in the refrigerator will be in a better condition than the one from the freezer. Almost 90% of the weight of a fruit is made up of water. When placed in a freezer, the water in the fruit expands as it freezes. When the fruit is brought back to room temperature, it shrivels as the frozen water melts.